Shit, have I had to shift? I mean, have I had to shift? It's a Titanic sink. Yes, it did. Um, a lot, but actually, we're scoring it better. We're scoring it better. We have to defend better. I mean, this is back-to-back games where we've given up 80-something plus points, but we have scored 79 points. Normally, you win the game, or you're right there to win the game, right? So we just got to figure out what we got to do with our physicality in order to make sure we try to get to that last 4-minute war to give our men a chance to win. We haven't done that in back-to-back games.
What's been your impression of this season? Obviously, you've got your own team to worry about, but just watching UConn from afar, what have been your impressions of late season?
To answer that honestly, I don't pay attention to that. I mean, I don't give a damn about anybody else when I'm focused on our next opponent. I care about the Big East, but I start to pay attention to them before we play them. I'm always cheering for the Big East. I want us to do well. I want us to have 5, 6 teams in the tournament, but it's none of my business. That's Danny's job. You know what I mean? That's your AD's job to pay attention to that, or your job. Sir, tell me what you think of Connecticut. Give me your impression of Connecticut. Let me ask you that.
Like you've had injuries to it,
Sure.
obviously not as dominant as the last couple of years.
Well, the thing is, saying they're not as dominant, they're pretty damn good, bro. The thing is, like, the expectation when you win spoils people. There's always an ebb and flow with teams. At some point, every team has their chance in this league. At some point, every team will have their chance. Right now, Connecticut has a really good run, but again, when you win at the level of which this program has won at the last 2 years, where else can you go? So any type of setback, everybody's like, oh, wow, the roof is falling in. Something happened. What's going on? Yeah, all right. I want y'all jobs sometimes so I can ask, well, tell me what you think of come on, dog. Good question. I don't give a damn about anybody else but Georgetown.
Mike, Dan Hurley had some nice things to say about you yesterday. Probably doesn't really can be having to go up against you. And how did it feel to go for all 40 minutes tonight and over 25 points and just the way you played the past month or so?
Well, with Thomas going down, I just feel like I have to step up a little bit more for my team to try to win games. And the coaches are trusting me. My teammates are trusting me. I'm just trying to play as confident as I can. Yeah, like I said, trying to win games.
Any other questions for players?
Good luck, guys.
First off, just, the deepest and most heartfelt condolences to Ed and his family. And I don't even know how he, I don't even know how he was able to function with everything that he's going through. He's a great man. He's one of the best coaches, and he's a great friend to so many, like myself in this business. So, deepest heartfelt condolences, and I'll pray for Ed and his family every day. And then I thought, they were really game today. Obviously, the response to the 14-4 start against us, I thought we made a quality response from there, and they made shots. I mean, they were, kind of like a high major talented, low major type of situation to deal with, because they were spreading us out and they had shooting and skill, at all 5 positions. So that was really tough to guard. But obviously, thrilled with some of the things we did on offense, thrilled with the last, 35 minutes of the game. And, just good to see some guys play well offensively. That felt good.
And when you look back at the season, the way Haas has played and what he's had to deal with, what's kind of your level of admiration and respect for what he's fought through, what he's done?
Yeah, I mean, you just want soldiers, like you win with soldiers, just people with heart, and the last couple of years we've obviously 23, 24, we just got the personalities just right, the character, the competitive will, the work ethic, the desire to win, he represents all those things. I mean, he's, he actually probably looked a little better. I think he's, moving a little bit better, but you just want warriors. You want soldiers. You can't win shit without soldiers and warriors. These games are battles. They're fist fights. They're not workouts.
Dan, as wild as these games have been here, finished the eighth out for the second year in a row. Just what was it like playing in this building?
Yeah, it's we got the good mojo when we come in here, just because we've been able to win here, for 2 straight years. That's helped. I think in critical moments, it's you need a home crowd that is just into it from the start. I mean, the environments that we go into on the road, I mean, you guys are there. I mean, you see what Marquette's like for us and what Creighton's like for us when we roll into town, what Xavier's like for us, what the Garden was like for us. Like, it is hostile, and they are in it from the jump. And when the crowd is into it, when the crowd gets into it here, it's as good as those places when the crowd kind of jumps into it. So, but we got the good mojo when we play when we play in here.
So they went by their 9-4 team with Greg St. John.
Is this Ed's water, by the way?
Already he's 0 for 15. He hits one. At some point, it's almost like.
Yeah, I thought we were done with that. That like the shooting was going to, but I mean, it's kind of what they did at Creighton. It was a very similar game at Creighton. They got up 8, got up 9 in the first half. And I think they took 36 or 38 threes in that game, and just Epps and Peavy and Mack. I mean, those guys put so much pressure on you with their ability to just go off the dribble and create. I mean, I just don't. There's a sidebar here. I just don't know like these mock drafts, like Micah Peavy, like where is that guy in the mock drafts? I mean, like the shooting, the size, the two-way player, you know, the ability to attack the rim, the relentless competitiveness. Like, where is that guy in the mock drafts? I just look at the film of this guy, unless he's 32 years old, which I don't think he is. Like, where is he in the mock drafts? Like, what is going? Yeah, they made some threes. I mean, we honestly, I mean, we wanted to take the three-point line away from Mac and Epps, and you know, and I think the rest of the guys, we were willing, you know, to have them shoot contested shots, just like the first half of the St. John's game. You know, we had a team shoot above what they normally would by a great deal.
And obviously, Sorber being out was a big loss for them. 30 to 3 in second chance points, out rebounded, almost double. Just what you like about what you guys stretched the glass and what Harris did.
Hey, listen, minutes are always the easiest thing to distribute. When I get that version of Taris Reed, he plays 28 minutes. You know, when I get, a version of Taris where, he's not as engaged, motor's not revved up as high, then, and Sampson's given that to us, then the minutes are distributed differently. I thought that version of Taris Reed, if he could ever, like Ejiofor does for St. John's, if he could ever, just unlock in himself this motor and this ferocity and this violence and this dominating mindset, but a lot of that is him. It's just when he brings that, he's a difference-making player. The onus is on him to show up with that level of engagement. And then, we did what we were supposed to do in a team that had that type of issues with front court, size, discrepancy. We did what we were supposed to do, but we've been a better rebounding team. Obviously not in the second St. John's game, but we're getting better there.
Do you need this kind of offensive performance from Haas? I mean, he shot well today, he distributed the ball well. Do you need this consistently to get to where you want to go?
Well, when he was healthy, he was kind of playing games like this. I mean, he was like 12 and 8. When he was physically in worse shape, the production, wasn't there because he was just basically in survival mode. He had much better, pop today physically, because that's obviously been a position that we've been searching for. I liked, Ahmad's first half minutes. He gave us 6 minutes. We were able to rest Haas some in the first half, and then let Hassan play it out the entire second half because he was able to get some rest in the first half.
Dan, you mentioned a couple times this season how this group in particular is maybe a little bit more reliant on you calling stuff from the sidelines than in past years. When you go into a game knowing that the volume of plays you're going to have to call yourself is higher, does that change the way you think about what and when you want to call certain things?
Yeah, because people aren't respecting us right now outside the system. If you watch today, I think we consciously drove the ball more, and while actions were being overplayed, we got downhill at the rim, and that's just something that we've got to do right now. We've got to get into like making our opponents concerned that we're going to break things off and attack the rim. Hassan did that at times, Solo did that at times, Alex did that at times, Liam did that at times. And we need to do that just to soften the defense up, to respect some of those things about us. Where now, we could get to the things that we like to run, but we need more of a mixture. And then, I think that we've become robotic and too reliant. And part of it, a large part of that is me. What is that? You just, you get drunk on your own success. And I think we forced our players to be a little bit too robotic, and now we're trying to loosen the reins and let them go and attack and create more. That was, my fault. I screwed them up. Yeah, I mean, I thought we had some good looks against St. John's, especially in the first half, and some things at the rim where we got the ball stolen, where we had layups on the night. And then tonight, I thought, we got some we got some great shots. I thought, Solo, I thought, had some really clean looks at 3, 4 for 10. He's probably disappointed in that. Alex got some great threes, 1 for 5. He's probably disappointed in that. But I was happy to see a 19 assist game again. And again, us being able to play outside of just too much half court running actions and letting these guys have a little more freedom, I think is it's going to make us harder to guard.
Is this your first time as a coach where you essentially had to deprogram guys this late in the season and cut them loose a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, it's because we didn't have to. The last 2 years, it was like, or even the last 2 or 3 years with these teams, it's like you didn't have to on stops in transition, or when action broke down, you didn't have to tell Cam Spencer to go make a play in the ball screen game. You didn't have to tell Steph Castle or T. New, Andre Jackson. They just went out and created and in transition just went and played off a drag or off a twin, and you didn't have to call. I mean, this year has been more stressful relative to that play sheet is like torn to shit by the end of the game. Just, having to. I just think we got to, these guys get more stops, playing with more freedom outside the system is going to make the stuff that we run more effective. And that's why we've had that balance. This year, that balance has not been there, partially because our defense hasn't been as good. So we don't get the stops. We don't get out in transition. We don't get the blocks that lead to 3-on-2s. We don't, get the Steph Castle steals, the Cam Spencer steals.
The kind of anomaly with Harris has so many offensive rebounds. He's almost a better offensive rebounder than defense. I mean, like almost 40% of the rebounds I think are offensive. And the ball kicks every day were
Yeah.
touchdowns are offensive. I mean,
Yeah.
what does that say about him?
Just says, he's got to unlock this thing within himself, where it's just like, this life or death urgency on every finish, on every post up, on every offensive rebound, this thing where, and he's trying, he's trying. When we watch film as a group and he sees a rebound he could have got versus St. John's, like, the head goes down. You see the frustration on his face. He wants to be that guy. It's a switch that he's got to flip. He's got to become, this maniac once the game starts. Start slapping the shit out of his face or something, or get himself going, because he's got, he got a great physical power, athleticism combination, and nose for the ball on the O glass.
That skill, top of the key, goes to the dunk. Does that surprise you, or is that sort of what you see?
Because no one told him to do it. It's just an instinctual. He's got great feet, and he's got talent, and he made a play on the ball. Those times where he kept, the time we kept it on a dribble handoff, turned the corner and dunked it, like no one fucking. Luke didn't yell at him, keep it, and take a dribble and dunk it. I mean, the guy's got instincts, and he's got talent. It's a mindset, it's a motor, it's a relentless, pursuit of competitive warrior level, shit, that he's got to find about himself, where every single night he shows up as the same exact person. He's got to take that next step in his career.
Anything else?
Do you feel like you're starting to handle the press better because you're seeing more of it? And obviously, not everyone can press the way St. John's can. But I mean, you feel like you guys are getting used to that and being able to get better?
I mean, I think the press has been an asshole to me the whole year. Wait, you mean the? Oh, I thought you meant. There's people acting far worse than me. What was that? I didn't know what you were talking about there. I'm sorry. They've been fair at times. No, listen, we've seen it so much now. I mean, in the end, it's like, it's basic things. Like, you have to know how to get open. I mean, you could change alignments. We've tried so many different alignments versus pressure. In the end, you have to have the confidence as a guard or a perimeter player and as an inbounder to know how to pass it to a tightly guarded player away from his body, making second, third moves, in, out, back to the ball, fake deep, come back. I mean, we've seen it a lot. Hopefully we're turning the corner with it. I know we're going to see it from Providence on Saturday, and it's obviously everyone's game plan because, pressure's been a problem for us.
Last one, Michael. Yeah, when Solo comes off actions or has the opportunity to come off and catch, and teams are overplaying him, where is he at in his growth and development in terms of understanding what he should do when the shot isn't there?
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of growth there for him, with like that escape dribble, and getting deep paint and making better guard plays, like deep floaters, spraying it to the three-point line, throwing lobs to the rolling center. I also think that like guys like Alex, Liam, and Solo, with the way they shoot it, they don't use the shot fake, the eye fake, the shoulder fake as well as they should to get those fly-by defenders, sidestep threes, get a guy up in the air, jump into him, get 3 free throws. Solo's just scratching the surface, of what he's going to be. I mean, 20 on 13 shots, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers. Solo's got that Catino Mobley type of game, and I just think that this guy's going to be one of the best guards in the country. I think coming in here next year, he's going to be you're going to see a huge jump to like a 16, 17 a game, and the efficiency is even going to go higher. Thanks, guys.
I love love playing at XL. The past 3 years has been amazing. The rims are soft here. We make a lot of shots as we did today. But I'm definitely going to miss playing.
Solo and maybe Karis would respond to this too, but you guys have watched Hassel here and you know what he's been going through with his knee and having to get out there and give you guys what he can. What has that meant to you guys as an example? What has it meant to the team? What he's had to battle for them to win and do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go first, but dang. He definitely gives us a big lift. And I'd say for the most part, it just gives us a lot of motivation just to see that he's playing literally like some games that he was playing in, like playing on one leg and limping, and still getting us passes, and getting us shots, and he just makes the game so easy for us. So, I mean, without Haas, I mean, it would be a lot harder to be playing in these games.
I feel like he set the tone. I mean, just watching him go out there and, like I said, play on one leg, limping, playing hard, still getting steals, still making plays, honestly inspiring. So when you're starting point guards doing that, you got to follow pursuit, follow behind, and that just ultimately makes us tougher.
Is the knee better, or are you just playing through things?
No, it's definitely better. I mean, it has its days, but I'm definitely progressing each and every day. Just gotta keep maintaining it, keep working on it, getting it stronger, all those things.
There's you guys 30 to 3 in second chance points. A lot of them believe. How much pride do you take on that? I know obviously Rayshon did 6 on those.
Yeah. First, I got to thank my Lord and Savior, like I said, Jesus Christ. I mean, putting me in this position, being able to play in front of thousands of people, it's honestly a blessing. But yeah, that's my mindset. Offensive rebounds, trying to get more. I only had what three this game. I had so many opportunities to get more. So just being able to attack the glass and be dominant on that end.
Take a certain mentality to be a good offensive rebounder in the big league.
Yeah, I mean, I found myself a couple of times, like early in the season or early in my career, like not really taking pride in offensive rebound, but getting here, coach telling me like for ferocious. I mean, every time attacking the glass, getting around the defender. So it's honestly pretty fun when you get around the defender, get the O board, get a little putback. So it's definitely a boost.
It's a killer for the other team too, right? I mean,
Yeah, go down there, get an M1, gotta make my free throws. So offensive rebound, I like that. That's my thing.
There's coaches talking about some of your instinctive plays where, you know, that steal up to like
Yeah.
3-point line, go dunk it, another dunk from the next move.
Yeah.
Later on, just how much more confident are you now in what you can do and what you're able to do out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think I said this last time. Like I said, I got back in my word, got back speaking with the Lord. I've been strong ever since. Been reading my Bible every morning, but yeah, it was tough at some times. Like early on in the season, like my confidence was low. Like I said, I had to be reminded that I get my confidence from Him, being strong in my faith, and yeah, I'm reading my devotional, stay strong in my word. I'm in Acts right now, learning about Acts of the Apostles after Jesus' resurrection. So yeah, just learning more each and every day.
Plus, Coach told us that he's concentrating on you guys being more, playing a little more freedom, attacking a little more, maybe not trying to force the sets. How much is that helping? How much is that team maybe profiting by that?
I think, Coach is just trying to instill confidence in us, tell us to just go out there and play freely, go out there and make plays. You know, we're all really good players, really talented players. We don't have to use a system necessarily to generate good offense, and I think we did a great job today, scoring 93 points.
How did the offense feel and look more like you expected it to this year today? I mean, it seemed like quite a few players contributing.
Yeah. I mean, our offense been really good all year. I think today, guys played with a little bit more confidence. We definitely made some more shots. I thought, at the rim, Tyrus did a good job. Guys, we at halftime, we were finishing 80% at the rim, so we did a good job there.
Are you practicing consistently now? I know Coach said he had to give you some time off, but is part of the reason you're looking better out there that you're practicing more?
Yeah, I am practicing more a little bit. But yeah, it's just, going into each and every game, making sure I'm doing my treatment, making sure my knee is feeling good each and every day. And like I just said, maintaining it the right way.
Haas, is it starting to feel like a little bit of a home stretch for your career here? And do you get emotional at all? Or you just got to kind of think about each game at a time?
Yeah, it's you got to take it one game at a time. Definitely in the back of my mind that, it's coming to an end, especially, my last game in Gamble, the historic place. That's coming up in like a week and a half or so. It's definitely in the back of my mind, but I'm worried about each and every day, each and every game.
So could you imagine your career being what it's turned out to be here? I mean, a couple of national championships, starting point guard for a really good team.
Yeah, solo is gasping. You can't imagine things like that. You grow up as a kid in New York. You see guys like Kemba Walker, and you say, "Yo, I want to be like him." And I've been blessed to be part of this program. The coaching staff for choosing me. I'm so grateful for the fans, and it's a blessing to be in the position I'm in.
Anything else for athletes? solo. Coach said that you shot 4 for 10 today. Coach said that might upset you. How did you feel about your 3-point shooting performance?
Yeah, it's not my best. I think it was okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing for sure, I had a couple off games, so it's just having the confidence just to keep shooting and knowing that your time is coming. For if you have a bad game or an off game, a couple off games in a row, it's just having the mentality and having the mindset just to know that a good game is coming, and you just got to keep that in the back of your mind, and that'll just keep you playing.
Haas, where do you think you've grown the most since you've been here? Are there things that you're really pleased with that you didn't know if you could do before?
Yeah, just, my knowledge of the game, learning from Coach. I mean, I think every aspect of my game has grown since I've been here. I've grown as a person. I've grown as a basketball player, grown as a brother, grown as a teammate. Just, all aspects of my life has changed. UConn has changed my life.
That's how you win.
Tight.
That's how you win.